All right, welcome to my Arena Open qualifier stream. I am going to be entering the Arena Open qualifiers, which is sealed, and attempting to qualify for a day two in a shot at those $2,000. I've qualified for day two before, but it is sealed and the entries are very expensive, so it's kind of there's a lot of variance involved into whether or not you can actually pull it off. Okay, well, I'm going to do at least one attempt then. We'll see how this goes. Um, these are not amazing rares. Enters the battlefield, gain control to one target with lesser power. I mean, this is pretty decent. Sauron the Necromancer is the best one here, but Storm and Sharky are garbage. Frodo is this is just like a 3-mana 2/3 lifelink. So this is really not a great pool. I mean, this is playable, but nothing amazing. So let's see what I got outside of the rares. White is not very deep. I don't even think there's enough here to play white. Blue. I got 2 counters. Got the bounce spell. I mean, blue doesn't seem particularly powerful either. Black, okay, claim the precious. Dunwyn Corbane, that's fantastic. Nazgul, Sauron, 2 trolls. Okay, black is looking pretty good. Red, okay, we got a Ranger's Firebrand, Battlescarred Goblin. Airborne Flamesmith could be played. Oh my god, 2 Fear Fire Foes. Okay, wow. This card is absolutely nuts. So I'm looking at red and black right now. I'm just gonna put in all the playable cards. Eden is good. Great Hall, Shire. What else? Envelopes might make the cut. And then green's okay. Not very deep. It's got an Ent, it's got a Spider, it's got a Willow's Pathfinder, and a Quick Beam, but that's kind of it. Strider if I wanted to go red-green or splash something. Legolas is pretty medium. Let's see. What have I got for... No. Well, I don't want to play that. Claim the precious. Kind of removal. I mean, red-black is looking pretty good, and I don't think any of these gold cards are so incredible so as to want to splash them. Does Great Hall make sense? Sauron is 2 black, but does the Great Hall help us pay for anything else of note? Not really, so I don't think I'm going to be running Great Hall. So, do I just cut a land and a card and this is the deck? I mean, the sealed pool kind of feels like it made itself. Like, white has these 4 banishes, but banish is already pretty slow. I guess it does have a Shire Sheriff, but like, a green is weak. I don't really have the token generation for that. Is Frodo splashable in my red-black deck? Interesting. I ran the Great Hall, and I do have Gloin. I mean, I'd never be able to play this on turn 1. Even just as a 2/3 lifelink, that's pretty good and sealed. And if it ends up being the smallest thing on the board, you can get in or get some ring temp. It's probably never going to win the game, but that would be a reason to play the Great Hall. Because then I can just pay both of its activated abilities with black mana. I don't think that's very good, though. How many instants and sorceries? 7. Gimli's Axe might be okay and sealed. Combat tricks are a bit better in sealed than they are in draft. Things like Gimli's Fury. But this is a very mediocre combat trick. I cut the Gimli's Fury. I kind of want to cut Erebor Flamesmith. No, I might need. No, I'm gonna need this Gimli's Fury because I have like some amass cards here, but I don't really have payoffs for them. I'm mostly looking to curve out and then remove their big threats and then just punch in. How many humans do I have? 2. Okay. No real reason to splash Theoden then. So I guess I cut a swamp because I'm heavier into red and I have the 2 trolls anyways. It's kind of bad for this claim depression and Sauron though. Maybe I do cut a red and play Great Hall for Sauron. No, that's silly. I'm just gonna have to get there. I mean, it does cost 5. I should have that much by then. And then I need to cut a creature. So I'm gonna cut one of these Erebor Flamesmiths. I just don't have a ton of sorceries and instants. So it's really not gonna do a ton. I think this deck is okay. I have a Sauron. The best part of this deck is the 2 Fear Fire foes. If this deck goes the distance, it will be off the back of these. I don't have... Because I don't have any card draw. I don't have any, like, nasty ends. I think I'm probably just gonna get valued out by stronger decks. I think that's the most likely outcome. But there's not a ton I can do about that. Unless I wanted to try and really get them and play this. I don't think so. Alright, well... That shouldn't be. We can put Sauron on. There we go. Alright, well here goes nothing. Game 1. Ugh. I mean, Sauron bringing back the red creature that ETBs and ring temps is very good. I don't have a ton of other Sauron synergies in this deck. This is not a keepable hand. This is a keepable hand, though. So I'm gonna toss back probably the War Beast, because I'm probably gonna want to cycle this for a land, or at least I'm gonna want the option to cycle it. Missing a 2-drop. Going second and missing a 2-drop kind of hurts. That really hurts. Well, Grima does have 4 health, which might not be the easiest for them to remove. But this does not bode well for me. If they get that train going, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. Okay, interesting. I mean, I guess I just do this, and I have the Ring Tempt Grima. I could have the Ring Tempt the Rohirrim, but... The good news is if they try to play a removal spell to remove the Rohirrim, I can sack it in response to deny... That's a cast trigger, never mind. Jeez. Oh, that doesn't kill anything. I will trade this for either of those creatures. Okay. Guess I attack with the Rohirrim and try and get him with Gimli's Fury. I'm 1 mana away from the troll. I'm very scared of that Legolas, though. Single fight spell and I'm immediately losing the game. Gimli's on Fire Leaper here is very interesting, depending on what my opponent does. I think they kind of screwed up here. I don't... So they're going to deal 4 damage, so I could buff it just as a way to turn this into a kill spell for one of their creatures, which is very risky, but I am going to go for it. And I'm going to try to kill their Legolas because, yes, okay, that was the big scary threat. This is really just a 3/3. That is incredible. So... Hope they go for the trade here. Yes, because that's exactly what I want to bring back with Sauron. So if they don't have removal for Sauron, I am looking great. There we go. They snap concede. They recognize the situation they're in. Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, I need to draw land, but keepable hands. One of anything so I can play the Crebain on 3 would be fantastic. Perfect. Hello. White's a bit scary because if they... Okay. Purify foes. Excellent. I mean, I got some premium removal. I'm gearing up for Sauron. Opponent's having a slow start. It's just a looter for them, and it trades with both my creatures. Yeah, I mean, I think I go for the trade, and then probably just play Grima. Gonna need to start drawing lands at some point, though. Interesting, nothing. Well, the white board wipe only hits things that are 3 or higher, so I probably don't... I don't have to be worried about that right now. That's terrifying, but if they don't... I draw a land. Oh, please give me a land so I can fear fire foes. I think I claim the Precious, the Rider of Gondor, and swing with everything. Because it's not like they're going to block with their Rosy Cotton. So that lets me get 6 damage in. And then... whatever they next gets a counter will be more likely in range of my Fear Fire foes. They're gonna eat the... I feel like maybe they should have blocked Grima and then done that and eaten the Grima, but... Oh my god, please give me a land. Please. Oh, please. Fear Fire Foes would be so... Okay, I guess not if they give it the... Fear Fire Foes is still really good, though. Darn it. Not if they're doing that. Well then, I guess I just attacked him in the air. Because, I mean, I could attack with the Bottle Scarred Goblin and then clean up, but it feels weird. I'd much rather just hit them for 1 in the air and hope I draw another land to swipe the whole board. It's interesting, though, because the fact that they killed Grima is significant for them, because it means they'll finally be able to crack these food tokens. I really want another land, so I have the option of a good Fear Fire Foes or Sauron. Nothing. I could Fear Fire Foes for 3 on Gothmog, which leaves them with no good blocks. I mean, it feels weird, but I feel like I need to be swinging in for damage. And getting that Death Toucher out of the way is good for me anyways. And I'm happy if they trade for the 2/2 at Mass Token. They might take the trade and then just pop both the food tokens. Oh, dear lord. Well, I didn't see the Mythic Rare coming. So this is unlikely to be relevant, but if it does, it's going to be disgusting. Okay, so I can get a Sauron going. What the fuck is this? That is disgusting. Holy shit. This is sealed. For fuck's sake. Okay. I mean, I don't see how I come back from this. I mean, they flashed in a Witch King off Gandalf. Oh my god. Okay. Whip 2. I mean, if they have instant speed removal, I'm screwed regardless. So I think I just go for it. them not having removal now is the only way I get back in this. The problem is they probably have the one that's creatures plus food tokens and I get blown out, but they let me get this trigger. So I could bring back Grima, and then they wouldn't be able to, no, because they can crack the food tokens in response. So the smart thing to do is get back the flyer, because I have the equipment out. Well, but the flyer will die, but it leaves behind a 2/2. And this is unlikely to matter, because it's not sticking around. I mean, they're not doing anything. Okay, I mean, it's incredible they have this many legendaries they can flash in, but... oh boy. This guy's deck is insane. And look at all these blue-white legendaries they got with Gandalf and Witch King. Ugh. I really wish they weren't attacking with that, because if they weren't attacking with it, I could force the tap down. That 1/1 is actually kind of significant. So I can ring temps me on the 2/2 so it isn't blocked by Gandalf. And then I can fear fire for foes, but all that does is force them to crack a food token. Alternately, I can rally at the Hornburg and equip. But then they eat the 2/2. This gets killed. Problem is they can bring this back, and I lose. We can crack both their foods. Do I just have to Nazgul and pass? If I swipe, this comes back. And it's untapped on their turn. They can crack 2 foods anyways. I could put this on the 2/2 to stop them from attacking with Gandalf. Although they can't attack already with the Nazgul. I think this is what I have to do, and then I have to do something with Rally and hope they don't have enough blockers next turn. Oh, it's just those stupid food tokens. I mean, this does give Menace. So I guess I can attack with this. And then I can kill the Gandalf and not kill that. Or they can heal, but then I have a blocker up. Yes, I'm gonna attack. Now that the Hornburg is really good. Okay, well this loses to any sort of removal. The Nazgul and I lose. Looks like they have something, they're hovering over it. But that's only 9 damage then. second Rosy Cotton? Look at this guy's pool. What is this? Oh, God. I still nearly got there, too. If they hadn't had Rosy Cotton, if it had just been any other blocker, I would have been able to get in for 3. Okay, 2-drop into 3-drop. Keep those hands. Rohirrim Lancer's kind of scary, but I'll have a number of things that can block it, even if it gets the ring. That would have been a great turn to draw Fear Fire Foes. Let's see. I mean, I can Tunnel Crebain. I can Worm Tongue. I like Crebain to have a trade on the 2/2 though. Alternately, I can just claim the Precious it next turn. I mean, if they do a bunch of amass, that would be great. If they just spend their turn amassing this, hit me for 4 or 5, and then I remove it, that would be best case scenario. Like the 3 mana amass 2. No. I don't like that looting they're going to be getting now. We have a Balrog. I can hit him for 4. I can get Rima out there. I'm gonna hit him for 4 and hope they do some more amassing to make this Claim the Precious look a bit better. It's not looking any better. And if he attacks, which he probably will, I'm just going to Claim the Precious this and hit him for 4. I mean, I'm not feeling great about that because there are things growing each turn and I'm using my unconditional removal, but I need to keep some kind of pressure on. Or could Claim the Precious, the army, and hit him for 1 in the air. Actually hit him for 2. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I can't let this thing keep growing. Because then I can hit him for 2. And then I can develop my own Relentless Rohirrim and start looting. I don't think this Grima Wormtongue is gonna do a ton for me. Okay, they just claimed the Precious, my 1/1 flyer. Excellent. Excellent. Oh. If I don't block this, I'm taking 7. I really want to just take 7. Yeah, I'm just going to take 7. I can use these guys as chumps in future turns once it has first strike. Okay, now I'm going to cycle this. So I can play Sauron next turn. get rid of Rima. Gonna be doing some chomping here. Thankfully, it doesn't have trample. And if they have nothing else, I'm hitting them for 5 on the crackback. So I could keep back my 1/1 in case they have a piece of removal. I think I'm gonna do that because the attack with Sauron is powerful enough on its own that I just really need to make sure I can chump this without being forced to chump with Sauron. Plus, I don't actually need to loot away the Uruk-hai Berserker. Well, I should have kept that 6 land instead of playing it. I was thinking about my other troll, but I have looting online right now. Okay, well, I'm glad I kept back the extra 1/1. This is exactly the scenario I was afraid of. I don't think he can attack with the 7/3 right now. In fact, he's looking pretty dead if he has nothing else. Because with the 4/4 and the 3/3 I have menace, so if this gets double blocked, that's 7. So I could bring back the Dunwyn Corbane, yeah. I mean, in case something goes wrong, I guess I keep this back. No, I'll have this, and I'll have the 2/2. I mean, this looks like lethal. And it is. Excellent. Okay. So aside from that one game against the guy with the absolutely bonkers deck, this deck has been doing pretty good. I won that game without Fear Fire Foes. Best card in the deck. Okay, there's a 2-drop, 3-drop. All I need to do is draw land. Surely this game wouldn't screw me over in the qualifiers by having me not draw land. Surely. That's something that never happens in Magic. Okay, looks like another red-black deck. Okay, well, worst case scenario, I can always cycle that next turn. Hopefully I draw a real land. I mean, I don't actually have spells, so I'm kind of happy to make this trade. Because it really plays into my Fear Fire Foes thing for them to have the 1/1. And if they amass a ton onto it instead, then I can just claim the Precious It. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. I like having a 1/1 flyer. Flyers are really good in sealed. I know that's the Ring Bearer, but I mean, if they get it to 2, they can choose a new one anyways. I mean, I think I'm going to try to save this for next turn, where I can play it on something else and then just slash down all this stuff. I'm just going to hit them for 1 in the air. Develop this. I'll make this my Ring Bearer, because the flyer doesn't really need it. Do I want to cycle this to make sure I can kill something with 4 toughness? Well, no, because I can choose to do that on their turn, after I see what they play. So if they play a 4 toughness creature, I can just cycle this just to be sure. That sucks. Probably gonna take the Fear Fire Foes here. I mean, it does still leave me with Claim the Precious, but it's pretty sad. Yep. What do I want to do here? I think I take 3 and I try to bait them into trading the 2-1 for the 3-2, and then I claim the Precious on there, what will then be a 4-4. Excellent. So this also lets me turn my flyer into a looter, which is not irrelevant. I mean, I don't think I'm winning this game, but that's bad. Well, I'm glad they played that after all their amass stuff. Holy shit. Want this 3-3, or do I want to loot it away and maybe try to find a land? I think I want to loot. 3-3 that ramps, or 3-4 menace. 3-4 menace is better. They have more amass cards though, I'm in a lot of trouble. That's also extremely bad. Well, I can get rid of their 4-4 flyer. I'm still 1 land away from my 6-5 Super Menace. Hopefully they run out of steam. That is not out of steam. That is so bad. So 5, I'm taking 9 next turn. I can hit them for 6, but they have a food token. They'll end up just hitting me for 2 if I hang back here. They're like like 2 turns away from killing me. So I could swing in, and if they just take it and crack the food token, they go to 11. There's nothing I could draw that turns this into lethal. I think I have to hang back, and I'm in a lot of trouble. I mean, I'll happily trade this for that 5-5. Problem is, next turn everything gets +1/+0 and menace, and then he just kills me. Okay, I'll take that trade. Because then the next turn I'm only taking 6. Gives me a chance to recover. Well, I get the troll out. Not quite recovery. I'm not just dead to the menace creature, not currently. If I draw another creature, maybe a Dunlin Corbane or something. Chance? Okay. I'm gonna make this the ring bearer because they can probably kill the other one. So now I'm very close to having lethal. No. Okay, well they can't kill me yet. Oh, that Torment of Golem was backbreaking. Things aren't looking good. But I've come back from worse. Okay, I have the Cycler, so this is a keepable hand. I don't think I'm going to cycle anymore. Could just kill that. Turn off their ramp and their fixing. I really want to get this out first. I'm gonna do it. But just because they only have forests and this could probably turn off their fixing, because they could be like some multicolored jank deck, and that could be a huge problem for them. Okay, that's concerning. This card's very powerful. If they turn out to be green-white, this is kind of a problem. This also fixes their colors, so they might actually be some sort of like 4-color jank, play all the best cards deck. Okay, could be green-white for the life gain. Rima could come and clutch this game. So I think I'm gonna loot away the battle-scarred goblin. Okay, well the Fearfire Foes is good if they're keeping that Death Touch creature. They play something without a ton of toughness. This could be a blowout. They like something else with like 2 toughness. Darn. I am gonna cycle this now. Then I'm gonna Fearfire Foes for 1 just to make sure I'm doing something with my turns, because my opponent is completely out of cards. And when I get the Grima down, I'm gonna completely turn off the extra life healing thing that their green-white deck may be. Wow, that's not good in your situation right now, buddy. So I think I'm gonna get out this because it'll become a 4/4 menace next turn when I play the other Dunwyn Corbane. Although I might actually just play the Relentless. Oh wait. Oh, this is an orc. Okay. Whew. Okay. I mean, I'm missing a mountain. But I do have 9 mountains in the deck. I'm going to keep this. I might cycle for a swamp just to be sure. We'll see. I'm going to wait to see what I draw on turn 2 first. Okay. I'm going to cycle for a swamp just to make sure I don't get absolutely screwed. Okay, and I got the mountain. Excellent. So I'm gonna play this just to see if I can get one turn of them not attacking with the 1/3. Like any value I can get, taking life. Okay, that's scary. But I do have 2 Fear Fire foes in this deck. So if I draw them at any point, I can completely shut off their game plan and win the game, like on the spot. So they double block here. I would Gimli's Fury, I think. So I am gonna go for that. Because it would turn off the only human they have and shut this thing down. So knowing that I have 2 Fear Fire foes and they're trying to be doing a Horn of Gondor thing, I'm feeling pretty good about like, oh my god, I need to draw. Please give me a Fear Fire foes right now. Oh my god. I don't want them getting scry value, so I am gonna double block. Oh, this instant or sorcery. I kind of want to enchant this and then, like, start penalizing them for, like, just enchant this and pass. Or I guess also play the Battle Scarred Goblin. Because then they're losing 2 life a turn, or they get rid of their Death Touch stuff, right? They have all these scry cards, but they're not green-blue, so it's unlikely they have the scry payoffs. This all just looks very medium to me. Okay, troll. They're probably gonna hit that next turn, which is unfortunate. Boy, I really wish I hit a Fear Fire foes. I could Erebor into Rally. Yeah, I think a go wide is good in this situation. They're threatening Horn, they're threatening the Troll. Oh, I can't. Oh my god, I only have 1 mountain. That was stupid. Well, I'm happy to delay their human game plan for a bit, I guess. I mean, Gimli's Fury can stop a blocking troll. Okay, they're not even going for that yet. I mean, it really looks like they're on the humans' plans, and therefore I would really like to draw Fear Fire foes. Oh my god, I have the perfect counter in the deck and I'm just not drawing it. I mean, if they want to trade both for my 2/2, I'm happy with that. I didn't think so. Just, I'm so desperate for a Fear Fire foes. Roll time? No, it's really weird. I mean, they have that troll, they could just slam it down at any time, but they really want to make these 1/1s. Please, Fear Fire foes. I'm gonna slip out of my hands if I don't draw it soon. Oh my god. I have 8. I need to trade the 2/1 for a 1/1 just to slow them down now. Anything I can do to slow down their exponential curve. I can't believe I had the perfect counter and I'm just not drawing it. Oh, please, come on, please. I have the counter. I have to trade. Can't let this exponential nonsense. Well, 3, 7, 8. I mean, I could cheese in with the flyer for lethal. They're probably going to start chumping. I'm going to cycle this because it's clearly not getting played before this game's over. Oh my god. Just in the nick of time. Oh my god. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Oh. Made me wait, but at the most dramatic moment, it was right on the top of my deck. Oh god. I think this is just lethal with the Gimli's Fury. Wow. Whew. Just in the nick of time. Okay, this looks like a pretty good opening hand. I would love it if they did like green and the 1/2 that ramps. I mean, I'll kill that too, turn 1. I'll kill anything with a turn 1 Ranger's Firebrand. It'll be a while before they can bring that back at any rate. That's kind of scary. This will give them ridiculous card advantage very quickly. I'm kind of terrified that they have this. Oh no, they're not going to play Flowering of the White Tree, are they? Because they specifically tapped the black mana. Okay, that's fine. That's not a problem. It will lifelink, but I can double block with the Kerbane. Wow, 3 colors, okay. Did it naturally. I can no longer double block that. Bit concerning. Purifier Foes is just single target removal. Actually, if they eat the 2/2, I can Purifier Foes on the 1/2 and clear their board. Or I can... No, I'm going to Realize for Hero on the 2/2, and then they can't block anything. I mean, this is less good than it looks, because this thing's going to become lifelink very soon. I don't think I have a lot of need of 1/1s. I guess actually I can turn off their life gain, which is pretty relevant. But they might have like multiple ring tempt effects and just try to cheese a victory out of nowhere, but they would need 3 black mana for that. Okay, so the can't gain life thing is going to be very good here. And Purifier Foes for 3. I don't attack with the Rohirrim. Actually, if they trade that, if they eat and they have this block that, I could Purifier Foes for 3 on the Frodo and clear their board. And be left with a 2/2 and a 1/1. It feels pretty good, so I am just going to swing out with everything. I am going to ditch the land. Okay, and that's exactly what they did. Perfect. Playing right into my hands. Perfect. Because cleaning up their board is really good when they have a Minas Tirith. Because they need to have 2 creatures, those 2 creatures need to be attacking. Okay, my hand's not incredible. They're probably going to take the other Fear Fire foes, yeah. Could trade. Yeah, I'll trade. Once again, I don't want them having creatures, is the thing. I'm happy to take any sort of trade. Because it looks like a 1-for-1. In that case, 1 for 2 or whatever. But once again, every one of their creatures is worth part of a card because of the Minas Tirith. So I'm happy to go 1-for-1 with their creatures to stop them from getting out of control. Okay, I can block one of those. Whoops. If they draw the card, I want to punish them. Okay, I'm already gonna have a 6/5, so I'm just gonna push damage. Because they are getting a card out of this, so I need to be aggressive. Oh, please not reprieve. Oh god, no. Oh, that's so bad for me. Oh, that's really bad. I needed that 6/5 to put the pressure up. Okay, well they can't crack their food token as long as I have the Grima, and because they played that, they can't draw a card. They have surely they don't have another reprieve. No, because they had no, they have a stop for the food token. I play the Dunwyn Crebain to dodge a second reprieve. I play the Dunwyn Crebain. They're gonna get the 1/1 flyers. I need these out as fast as possible. Grima lets me drain with the extra tokens. So next turn I'm attacking for 5, maybe 4. No, I'm gonna go for the troll. God help. Oh no, oh god, they have something. Please just be the food token. Oh, thank god. I'm sorry, that doesn't work. I have a Grima. People always do that against Grima. I mean, I've done it. It's so easy to forget. So they can block the troll, trading for 3 of their creatures. If they draw any piece of removal, I win. Did not. I do think I just swing out though and force them to do it. Really? They're gonna take 7. I mean, they don't have any more food tokens. I have 1 in the air. I mean, okay. I mean, how much damage do they have? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So I could either play both, or I could... No, I'm gonna play both. I mean, this gives me blockers anyways. Like, how scared am I in dying when I have 2 1/1 flyers? Their stuff comes in tapped is the thing. So I have to draw something off the top. Or rather Maybe they should have attacked the 2 creatures if they're digging for answers. Just take the 1. What have they got? It's not gonna do it. Okay, we're up to 5 wins. Just 2 more. Okay. Opponent goes first. I have 1 drop, or rather I have something I can do on 1. I mean, it's a bit sketchy, but I'm going second. Hopefully I can draw that land. Didn't draw it now. Not instant. Oh my god, don't. Not like this, please. Please give me that land. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. So, what's with the... Oh, no, no, no. We want to get the Nazgul, because this actually buffs the Nazgul. Is this Reprieve? Interesting. Do I want to trade the Nazgul for Bill? Probably not. Lack of lands is a problem. I think I just have to play this and pass. I mean, because I have this 3/4. And if it attacks, I get to loot, and that does get me closer to a land. Because 1 more land isn't even enough for me to kill Bill the Pony. I'm just gonna hold back for now. I mean, if they remove my 3/2 and swing with both, I'm kind of sad. I really need 1 more land. It's kind of scary, but I am going to double block here. He's not the death touch. Oh my god. Now that Build a Pony is going to hit me for 12. It's really bad. Oh my god. I think this is over. I'm getting hit for 9 next turn. I can sack the food to kill creatures. Get some ring temps, but not with this. Can't dig for lands. I think this is over. I just didn't draw any lands. Now I can't block Bill. I'll take the 9. Still no land. Oh my god. I can chump to not lose this turn, but this is pretty over. I can't think of anything that gets me out of this. This makes me unable to kill the 3-4. Or rather, the ring 10 means I couldn't have killed it anyways. I needed lands to play cards! Oh, I'm just dead. Sort of an unceremonious ending there. I'm gonna call it here. I got some of my entry fee back. Got pretty close, but just didn't draw any lands.